Okay, this is the final check. The final check is here to make sure that everything is working correctly in the ACDbot. I'm gonna read very quickly the picture retrospective. Um, I see there is some news in the picture retrospective, so I'm gonna go and check. Okay, Terence from the Prism team has led a message. They have internally discussed the Pectra retrospective, and here is a summary of their thoughts. Um, EAPs can often appear simple at first glance, but their true complexity surfaces more during the implementation. Example with EIP 7549. This experience has taught us the importance of evaluating EAPs and client changes with greater care before making decisions on what to include. This also relates to formalizing specs earlier and having ready testing infra. It would help avoid delays caused by misevaluation in spec interpretation. EIP prioritization did not address community need. Some EIPs accepted in Spectra, in hindsight, did not address the most urgent need today, scaling. Scaling focus EIPs like PureDAS should have taken priority over current Pectra EIPs. Every fork may want to have a North Star theme reflecting on Pectra. It's clear how crucial it is to establish a strong and focused theme for each upgrade. Clear thematic goals will help prioritize features and reduce scope creep. Each fork should have a stable scope early in the cycle. Certain decisions during Pectra took longer than necessary. Relying solely on ACD calls slowed progress due to their weekly cadence. We should move toward more frequent open discussions via breakout rooms and Discord async to keep all stakeholders informed. ACD calls should focus on final decision-making rather than being the primary discussion forum. Meanwhile, having a unified call structure for ACDE and ACDC would improve efficiency. Testing limitations. The primary bottleneck to shipping isn't building, it's testing. Multiple client implementations, combos, and limited testing entropies make finding critical consensus bugs late in the stage. eSpenda ops is simply legendary. There is no other way to put it, but the reality is they can't support the testing needs of 11 plus client teams. Kurtosis has proven to be a really useful tool for DevNet testing. Greater investment in testing infrastructure within client teams is crucial. Early DevNet and parallel streams for layer-specific upgrades could help reduce bottlenecks. Allowing testing to happen earlier and more frequently. Sustaining client development while shipping new features, balancing research ambitions with practical implementation limits is critical. Client teams not only develop new features, but must also maintain code health. Having a known and more visible schedule, planning forks well in advance, and locking down the N+1 fork scope when N ships can help reduce the burden on client teams. Pass forward and process improvement, incorporate more community feedback. Client teams and community members should have a stronger avenues for sharing inputs with greater transparency in how decisions are made. Anyone that wants to participate in a certain topic can be informed, but there exists a single deadline. It's on you if you missed the deadline and didn't provide your inputs. Shift ACD focus, use ACD calls for a final decision. Okay, that is okay. All right. And emphasize on the EIP champion responsibility. Okay, everything sounds great. I think we can definitely beautiful transcripts. Okay, let's see. All right. Okay, interesting. I think it's enough material for now. Let's see.